Hey guys, so welcome back to Lex Reads. Welcome back to Vlogmas. So in this video, you guys are going to be following me for basically the whole week. It is currently Monday. I didn't go to work today. It was still part of my Thanksgiving holiday. I took off obviously Thursday was Thanksgiving, then Friday the weekend, and then I took off Monday, so I'll go back to work tomorrow. But I just want to introduce the vlog because I think the next clip I have, you guys are going to be seeing me just try to figure out what I'm going to be reading, which I have like so many books that I want to read. It's so crazy. It's like I have so many books I want to read, but I feel like I want to read like all of them at once because I just have so many good books and so many good picks to choose from. But I do think I am going to implement my jar system like I did before, where I pick out the titles from where I pick out a book, from this jar, because these are all books that I do want to read, and I have added some new titles to this jar that I'm excited about. So you guys will see that. Again, just wanted to introduce the vlog. All right, so here are the ornaments that I am going to be using. Again, I'm really organized with my ornaments. I keep the boxes. Like, I've had these for over 5 years, and I do keep the boxes that they come in. I always get, a lot of these came from TJ Maxx, Home Goods. Probably those are the two. I think I got something from Walmart, but mainly TJ Maxx. And as you can see, they are very cheap. But yeah, these are what I am going to be putting on the tree. Seems like we feel like the world forgot all about Christ. We turn the backs and get it right. We just want to go back to the basics, all the way back. We start again, do it over, and we straighten it out, gotta work it out. We don't want to Alright guys, so I am officially done. I was debating if I needed more, and I have so much, but I don't feel like putting all that on there. But I could add some more, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm fine with this, more than fine with this. I have my bags. Also, I'm gonna be putting things that I buy myself throughout the month of December. I also have these bags too. I saved these. Oh, I know why. These are the bags that when my sister gifted me gifts last year, I saved them, and this would be perfect. I'm going to use these for her because her decor is like gingerbread theme and really Christmas theme, so I'm going to use these. Yeah, and I know I'm going to have to get more bags, but I always get those from the dollar store. But yeah, this is the side of the tree. I really didn't care about this side because I'm not going to be looking at this side. The main I kind of care about this side, even though I could have done more over here, but because this is where I usually sit. I have my nativity over there. Put my little grandma right here. Have my 2 stockings. Then I kind of did something over here. I just added like some little, whatever this is called, and put like some blue roses. Those light up. I got these from the dollar store. Let me show you guys. And they like change colors. So neat. So put that there. Then I put my Christmas pillows. Those are just covers that I got from Amazon. And then over here, this is my hallway. I just put some little decorative things right here. Some more reindeers, and some like small like bulbs. So yeah, that is it. I like it. I'm debating if I should get a ribbon. I was usually put that on there, but I didn't like the way that looked because I don't have a lot. Might get a ribbon, either blue or silver or white. If I see one that I like, I'll get, but if I don't, I don't. But yeah, I like it. Okay, guys, so real quick, I'm getting ready to take my bath, but I haven't read anything today. I haven't read anything today. I took the day off for on Monday. At one point, I used to not work on Mondays, and girl, I started back in September, so I've gotten used to it, but it just felt so good not to work. But like I said, I didn't read anything today at all. And I do want to, I said I was going to start These Ghosts Are Family, or whatever that book. What is that book called? This. These Ghosts Are Family. This is our book club pick for the month of December. And this is not long. It's like $2.70 or something like that. Okay. But I also want to pick out something from the jar. So let's do that. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up something from the jar. So let's shake it up. Because I know I do want to read, obviously have to read this because we're a book club. I do want to read this. I told you guys I was going to finish reading this before the year ended. And because this was anticipated read. So this is another one. And I want a third one. I did start this, but I'm not in the mood to read this yet. So let's just put that back. And I did also start Davenport. So I'm going to see where my sister is. And, you know, I don't think she started it yet, but I kind of want to start it along with her so we can talk about it. But yeah, so far I just have those two books, but let's shake this up and see what's going to be my third book. Okay. I don't know why I get nervous when I do this. Okay. It is... Done and Dusted. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's this. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. I've been wanting to read this. I was at Walmart yesterday and they had the third book, I believe, already available, because this is the first book. And I told you guys, if I like this book, I will read the second and third, like, you know, keep up with the series. But that's crazy. This is my second romance. Well, I do have a lot of romance books on there. I'm excited to read this. Okay. Also, I think I can count on my hands. Actually, I can count on my hand how many times I've read a romance book that was by a white author. I tend not to read those because the way that some terminology they use for some body parts and things is different. And I don't know, just the dialogue, it'd be kind of different. I'm curious to see the ratings for this book, what Goodreads gave it. This is the Rebel Blue Ranch. They gave it a 3.87. So far, oh, the fourth one? When is the fourth one coming out? Oh, next year. They gave that one 3.3. Okay, so they gave the second one 3.9. They gave the third one 4.3. Okay. You know what? I'm excited to start this. So I think I'm about to go in the bathtub. Y'all know how y'all know I like to read in the bathtub. So I think I'm going to start with this. Okay, guys. So it's the next morning and I'm getting ready to head out to go to work. But I want to tell you guys that I did start Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. And I got to, I didn't have a bookmark. I think I got to chapter, because the chapters are kind of short. Chapter 4, so I got to like 24 pages. So far, it's like, it's not really doing anything for me. It didn't grab me like when I read Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Allen. It just like grabbed me. This, not so much. It is about a young girl named Clementine, but they call her Emmy. And she just moved back home. She's like, lives in a small town. and her brother's best friend like always liked her, and they run into each other. And right now I'm at the part where he's just like talking to himself about how much he really liked Emmy and all this other stuff, but he's like, her brother would kill me, you know. So right now it's like, yeah. And it looked like Emmy, she's kind of running away from a bad relationship. She like selling her apartment and just doing all and just like moving back home. She's like escaping like her current life. But right now it ain't really doing nothing for me, if I'm being honest. Hopefully it will pick up, but yeah, because I was excited to read this, but again, I'm only on page 24, so hopefully it will pick up, because when I like to also go on TikTok and see people's reviews and how they like the book, and they were saying they loved it so much. They were. Granted, I didn't see a lot of us doing the reviews, but you know, people did say they liked it. But again, I keep on telling myself it's in the beginning, so you got to give it a little bit of time. But yeah, I think I might take this to work today. I think I might, just in case I'm gonna bring it, actually, and I'm gonna bring my iPad. So if I get some free time, I can maybe do some work. But yeah, it is Tuesday morning, getting ready to head out to the office, and that's it for now. So guys, I just got home about maybe 20 minutes ago. I am currently making a stir fry, or like a rice bowl, and work was busy today because I took off yesterday, Monday, so I had to like catch up. But usually when it's busy, it goes by fast. But I didn't read anything. I told you guys this morning that I was contemplating about reading, and during my lunch break, I think, what did I do? I don't even remember, girl. That was hours ago. But I'm really proud of myself, because guess what I actually did read? I picked back up Anna Karenina. I told you guys I had 6 hours left, and now I'm down to 3. I had some sticky notes where I was writing stuff down so I can come back home and highlight and tab. And I'm on part 7 now, because it's like 8 parts. So almost done, and it was really, really good. I'm going to do a whole like wrap up of like basically the 7 and 8 part, because you guys know, if you have watched my Black Girl Reads Anna Karenina vlogs, it's spoilers, because I cannot talk about the book without you know, giving all the tea. But for that like series will be my last video, will be 7 and 8 of me talking about it. But yeah, it's really juicy, so I'm glad about that. I think I left my notes, like I said. I'm checking my work bag, but I'm just gonna kind of chill out for a little bit, and I do want to read a little bit more. I might pick up Done and Dusted, or no, I know what I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick up our book club pick for the month of December, which is These Ghosts Are Family. I also, while I was on my lunch break, that's what I was doing, I watched PETA, Comfy Cozy Up. She reviewed that book like 4 years ago, and she was talking about it, how much she liked it, so it really got my juices flowing. So I want to start that, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. So I'm done with putting up the Christmas tree. I just blow dried my hair. I'll flat iron it tomorrow because I don't feel like doing that. But I was thinking about some books that are Christmas themed that I'm gonna show you guys. I'll probably show you guys, like, I'm gonna do a sit down video, dedicated video of me, you know, talking about the books and things like that. I don't have a lot, because I tend not to I know I don't have a lot of Christmas themed books, because I told you guys, like last year and the year before last, like the first time I did was in 2022, did Vlogmas, and I could not find a lot of Christmas books, like Black Christmas books. And I had some, but I think I took you guys along. I remember when I got The Perfect Holiday by Jasmine Guillory. That was like the first time I ever read her, which I did enjoy that book. But there are some that I saw I saw on TikTok that people were showing at Target, and I am gonna probably pick maybe 1 or 2 up. I don't want to just buy a lot of like holiday themed books, because I'm only gonna read them once a year. So I don't want to go crazy, but I do, you know, want to get at least one or two of them and read it for this month if I do have time, because um, you know, our first priority is reading the Lex Reads book club pick. But that book is not that long. By the time you guys see this, I already announced it. It is this. These Ghosts Are Family by Maisie Cart. Can't wait to start this. Finish out reading this. This was an anticipated read for me this year. It's the sequel to The Girl with the Loud Voice, and I really, really enjoyed that. I did want to add 2 more books to the jar. You guys know I did a couple of videos ago, where I picked books in my library that I wanted to read, and I put them in this jar, wrote them down, put it in this jar, and then picked it. And the first pick I had was Curvy Girl Summer. So I did Black Friday last week or whatever, and I got these 2 books, Blue Sister and The Women. So I do want to put those titles in there, so I'm going to do that now. Okay guys, so it is the next morning. I think the last time I talked to you, I went to, where did I go? Walmart, because I wanted to get another whiteboard. This whiteboard, girl, look at it. Okay, first of all, it's too small. I usually put it right here. It's too small, and also too, I can't erase the stuff. Like, I still have October, like my goals of October. You guys know when I organize my reading, or like if I come up with an idea or something like that, I do like to have this whiteboard. It does help me, because I'm a type of person where I need to write things down. I'm old school. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get another board, but I got one with a calendar. And because it is, like, you know, Vlogmas, I wanted to organize myself and not get overwhelmed. So I got this one from Walmart. I will link it down below too if you guys are in the market for a whiteboard. I think this is only like $10, 9 something. And I wanted to get it because of not only just the like whiteboard part, but like you can put so you can like put some notes or something like right here, and it does come with the like tacks and things like that. So yeah, is that an eraser? I think it says 1 board, 4 markers, 2 magnets. The eraser comes with the markers. So yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. And then I was so excited for that book. What is it called? Church Girl. I'll show you guys in a minute. It looks like a story that I would, you know, like or gravitate towards. I think I'm going to put that in the little jar thing I have. I think, you know what? Every book that I buy, I was going to say every book I buy, I'm going to put that in the, yeah, I'll put that title in there, because I get on this thing, like, are you guys like that? Every time you buy a new book, you feel like you want to read it right away, but then you don't, because you pick up something else. And that's how I have been feeling. So that's why that jar, I think, has really helped me, because just the first time I did it with me reading Curvy Girl Summer, and I really enjoyed it and finished the book. And it was a book that I wanted to read. I felt kind of accomplished. I do think I'm going to implement that with my TBR for next year, which again, I keep on telling y'all, I am only putting like, what, 5 books. I am not doing that to myself, and I'm going to have my jar, and I'll just put the titles in. Why is this taking me forever to get? It's because of my nails. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to erase this yet. I'm going to throw this away, but like, there's some stuff that I haven't written down that I might transfer to this board. But I'm just going to get these little tacks. This is what I'm going to use. If you don't want to use nails, girl, get these little tacks, and they work just as fine. That's where I have like these pictures and stuff. They're on tacks. They're not on nails. Okay, so let's see, because I want to put it right there. first, let's just... Perfect. Is it? Wait, let me see. It's not crooked, is it? I feel like it's a tiny bit crooked. It's not that deep. Okay. And then here is all the stuff that it comes with it. It says 22 pieces. Yeah, see, I don't even need to use those nails. All these are like magnetic. Let's see. I'm trying to be careful so I won't take all these tacks. These little pins. I don't want them to fall everywhere. I was surprised that this was so cheap. It was another one that was, it was just a solid whiteboard and didn't have like the like lines of the calendar or whatever, and I think that was like 13 bucks. Y'all know Walmart stuff, they have some good sales, they have some good deals. I gotta give it to them. All right, I don't need this. These nails, you can throw it away. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, you can't put it over here clearly. And I can also put them on top too. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's neat. Okay, so I'm gonna put, well, it's December right here. Okay. And then where was the other thing? Oh, the magnets. I guess you could put, let me see, I'm looking at the picture. I did put text. And I got some more magnets. I have some gold magnets that I got for, actually, no, I have some, oh, did I keep those? Yes, I did. Let me see if they work. Oh, awesome. I can finally use these. I'm glad I did not throw these away. Where did I get these from? I think they came with a set or something, but y'all know how much I'm obsessed with like marble everything. And I have a good amount, but I didn't want to throw them away. And I didn't know what I was going to do with them. And I don't know, can you guys see that? This is a board. I actually can take that off. Let me show you guys. This is, oh, I forgot what they call it. Lord. I got it from, is it Office Depot? What's her name? Oh, Lord. Martha Stewart has a line, I believe, at Office Depot. Her stuff is actually really good. A wall organizer, I think that's called. And what I just do is I just put like stuff that I like. Just like some memories. I got some tickets. My cousin, when she graduated from high school. Yeah. Just like little things like that. I'm excited to use that. But let me put the magnets here. Just put them on here because I don't want to lose it. This is already a good purchase. Awesome. So yeah, that is it. Let's throw this away. Let me show you guys the book that I was talking about yesterday. I can really show it up close. So it's this. It's called Church Girl, a Harlequin novel. This cover, look at that. Oh, it is so pretty. So this book originally was $12.99. I noticed the Harlequin, the Afterglow books, that's the publishing company, their books are relatively cheap, like a paperback for $13, that's cheap. But at Walmart, it was only $9. This is about, it says she's a preacher's daughter, a runaway bride, and now the not quiet qualified nanny for a sexy tattoo artist with a beautiful daughter and a dirty mouth. Oh, Lord. What's a bad boy to do with a woman like her? So, oh, and her name's Aaliyah, just like this character in this book. Her name was Aaliyah in Curvy Girl Summer. Aaliyah Montgomery isn't just ditching her wedding. She's also fleeing her suffocating small town and her family expectations. She's got plans for college, for finding herself, but landing a job in Chicago that fits her schedule isn't easy. Good thing Von Howard is desperate to find a live-in nanny. Bad thing that he's a gritty, grumpy, gorgeous tattoo artist carrying as much baggage as he has ink. Von's new hire is unexperienced and a fire hazard in the kitchen. She's also all thick curls, thick curves, and a distracting mix of innocence and sexuality. After a divorce, he just needs a nanny, not a sneaky link. Meanwhile, Aaliyah is bonding with his 7-year-old and showing an unexpected flair for tattoo artists who can't resist. Okay. So it kind of sound like a little cute little, So yeah, I think I am going to like this. It's not that long. It's only 284 pages. Oh yeah. Oops. Not that long at all. This cover is just so pretty. Look at this cover. I'm a sucker for covers. So I am going to put this in the jar. I want to write it down and put it in the jar. So I'm just going to clean up a little bit and I'll catch you guys later because I'm just rambling right now. Okay, you guys, so I just got home from work. They are saying that we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches. I knew it was going to be 1 inch, but I didn't know we were going to get 3 inches. But I came home in the nick of time. So I went to Yaya's and got a chicken Caesar wrap sandwich or whatever it's called. These are so good, but girl, they are expensive. I just got a wrap this. And this is like $11, and it literally is just chicken and lettuce. I don't really like ranch, so I just get like my Italian dressing, but that's what I'm having. But I told you guys I was gonna start this. This is our book club for the month of December. So far, this is good. This is good. I got to page 74, and I just started it yesterday. I brought this out because it looks like I like to read in here. In the living room, especially since I have the tree up too, and it's like I have it lit up. I want to read in here, but I told you guys I wanted to also start this. I only got to page 12, and this came out in August, and I think I did start in August and then put it down, tried to start it again. So I don't really remember what happened, so I think I'm going to start it over again. I mean, I'm only on page 12, so it's not like a big deal, but yeah. And then I don't know about this. Granted, only on page 24, just done and dusted. I think I'm going to maybe crack this a little bit more over the weekend because I do want to at least finish a book like this week. If not this week, at least the weekend, because I can really concentrate on like Friday, Saturday. So yeah, but right now, these are the 3 books that I am going to be working on. And I'm just going to dibble and dabble in this until, we have the book club discussion. And this is short. This is only like 200 some pages, but yeah, I do think since I did read a little bit of that yesterday, and I read a little bit of this on Monday, I want to read this again. So yeah, I'm gonna crack this open. I'll tell you guys what I feel about it, like when I get a good amount in. But yeah, I'm going to maybe put something on, eat, and get my band together, and then read a little bit. Okay guys, so I started this over again and I got to page, I'm going to continue to read, but I got to page 42. And this is starting off, it was starting off really good and pleasant and positive, and it just went straight to the ground. Okay, so this is a sequel to The Girl with the Louding Voice. If you haven't read The Girl with the Louding Voice, I would suggest you read The Girl with the Louding Voice, then read this, but okay, it's gonna be a spoiler because I can't. So The Girl with the Louding. So in the first book, Aduni, she's a 14-year-old girl. She gets sold like into like her father sells her to a like a older man, and he has like multiple wives, and she ends up escaping, and then she ends up working as a like unpaid servant, and the madam of the house just treats her horrible. And a girl named Tia ends up helping her, basically like she takes her out of that situation, and Aduni really wants to and Aduni really wants to be in school, and she wins a scholarship with the help of Miss Tia. So now Miss Tia has taken her out of the servant's house and has basically moved in and has helped her secure the scholarship and things like that, help her pay for it and get school uniforms and all that. Then all of a sudden, and two men just randomly come and take her, and it's like, okay, what's gonna happen with to the scholarship? What's gonna happen with everything? And she's telling Miss Tia, oh, can you help? Can you make sure they save a place for me? I'm like, girl, this girl has already been through so much. And if you have read Girl with a Naughty Voice, I mean, this child has been through a lot. And it's like, I already knew it's gonna be some conflict, obviously. But like, I'm like, at least get her into school first. Get her learning, and this go happen. But it looked like Tia got a little secret that might affect Aduni. I don't know. So far I'm kind of like, I didn't know the conflict was going to start right away. But yeah, I'm gonna read some more. So one of you guys asked to show my like vinyl collection and my setup. So it's here in my living room, and I got this shelf from Target. I'll link it down below. I was watching TikTok, and there's this guy that he's like really into vinyls, and he said a good starter shelf to buy. Put the link down below. I forgot the brand. I think this was about $60 or $70, something like that. Just like I do my books, I do separate my records by like categories, and the categories I use is by artist, and then I will also do it by era. So for example, it's like older music right here, and then kind of newer music. I don't have a lot of new music. Y'all know I like old school. And then I have like some gospel right here. I have like male artists. And this is either 70s. And these are like soundtracks. Again, like I said, I do it by artists. So like these are all Natalie Cole. A good amount of them. I love Natalie Cole. This section is some Donna Summer. So I think the newest artist I have is probably like a recent album is Jasmine Sullivan. I mean, it's Rihanna came out a couple of years ago, but I have that. But that's not like recent. I would actually say, yeah, Jasmine Sullivan is probably like my, is like the newest artist I have in my collection. Two albums I just got. I showed you guys for Black Friday. I got the Aaliyah album, and then I'm about to listen to this Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. So excited. I didn't realize I had this Destiny, the Jacksons, not the Jackson 5, and I paid $6.98 for this. I was trying to figure out which one is like my favorite album. It's probably going to be a Whitney Houston because she's like my favorite of all time. Ooh. Yeah, here she is. So my favorite is the Whitney. This was her second album. And the first album is Bomb. I'm Your Baby Tonight. I actually got this for Christmas last year. Also, I would say this Faith Evans album because I grew up listening to this. This is her second album. It's called Keep the Faith. It's so good. Love Faith Evans. Got Karen White. What y'all know about Karen White? This Superwoman she's known for. Oh, she's another artist not a lot of people know. Alicia Meyer. She was in a group, I think, One Way. The song she's known for is, I think, If You Play Your Cards Right and You Get the Best of Me. And yeah, this is a really good album. I got some Keith Sweat. Love this. This album is bomb. Johnny Gill and Bobby Brown, his first solo album. Oh, amazing. Don't Be Cruel. I got this for $6. This has everything. That first album of his, solo album, was bomb. I need to actually listen to this. This is so good. So yeah, guys, that is my vinyl collection. I am still collecting, of course, and it's growing, and I'm so excited to like fill all these up. Okay, you guys, so I literally just finished Done and Dusted, and I have to say I really did enjoy this book. I honestly did. I'm going to continue with the series. I remember when I bought this, I was telling you guys, once I read it, if I do like it, I will continue, and I do. So the next story is about a brother, Winston or West, they call him, and a new girl named Ida. So just to give like a overall with this book, it's about a girl named Emmy. Her family owns like a ranch called the Blue Rebel Ranch or whatever, and she is into horses. Like, that's what she does for a living. She rides them, or I don't know, but yeah, she does that, right? And she gets in an accident, and it kind of messed her up a little bit. So she comes back home, and you know, she has two brothers, her dad, and it's this guy named Luke Brooks, who that's her brother's best friend, and she's known him since like she was a kid, but like she couldn't stand him. And then things change, and they start like talking and stuff like that, because it literally says she's off limits, but he's never been good at following the rules. And it looks like he liked her even when she was like younger, but again, she was off limits because her older brother Gus was like, no, you're not messing with my little sister. And then Luke is kind of hot to try, you know, he one of them guys, but he's really sweet. It has some serious bits. I know with Luke, his family life was kind of, it sucked. Like, his mom didn't really like him, his dad didn't really like him, and so he becomes like a part of the Ryder family. It's basically like another son. So yeah, but the next book, like I said, is going to be about Emmy's brother and then another lady named Ida. And then I think the third book is going to be about Emmy's best friend Teddy and her brother Gus, which I think I'm really excited about that one because they don't like each other. They can't stand each other. So yeah, but I like this. I do like the cover. I know some people say the cover is ridiculous, which I can understand why people would say that, but this like old school cover, I don't know, I just really like it. So, and they're really, really pretty. You know, I'm a sucker for covers. So yeah, I'm going to continue with that. I need to start reading this again, because I think the last time I got to page 66. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get the read this, and this is one of my anticipated reads, and I love the first book. And it's not that I don't like the second book. I mean, I'm still early, but I was telling you guys, I think the camera cut off, but I'm just like, Aduity's been through so much, and it's like, girl, this close to school and everything, win the scholarship, and all of a sudden she just gets snatched up. So yeah, but again, I'm in the beginning, so I do think I will, you know, like it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it like the first book, because sometimes sequels are like, I think it's rare when I've liked a sequel to a book. But I mean, again, I love the story, I love the characters, and the fact that I'm get to read these characters again is just so much fun for me. Okay guys, so I am going to end the video here. I forgot that I have to do my 3 Christmas songs I listened to today, but I want to tell you guys, earlier I was telling you that I'm going to continue with, you know, the series, and I went to Target today. I went to Target right after that, and I forgot to take you guys along with me, but I did get the second book from this series, which I will be reading, which I'm really excited about because they did mention obviously these characters in the first book. So I am going to start this, and also too, I will be getting the third book. So yeah, Now, let's go to the Christmas songs I listened to today. So the first one that I listened to today was the OJ's Carol of the Bells. That is probably one of my favorite Christmas songs. I discovered that a couple years ago, and I think last year I was telling you guys, out of the out of out of my whole catalog of Christmas music that I listened to last year, that was my favorite. And look, it might be again this year, but I just love listening to that. And the crazy thing is, when you listen to it, you realize that they're not even singing, they're just like humming. They literally are just humming. But yeah, I love that. Next is the Clark Sisters, Hark the Angel Sings. This is from like the 1970s, like late 1970s. I discovered this last year and really liked it. I mean, I'm a fan of the Clark Sisters. Come on now. Who is not a fan of the Clark Sisters when it comes to gospel music? So love their version. And then next, of course, is Nat King Cole, the Christmas song. You can't go without Christmas without listening to Nat King Cole. You just cannot, okay? You cannot. That is beyond the classic. I'm a fan of Nat King Cole. Also a huge fan of his daughter, Natalie. Have a lot of her records. But yes, those are the 3 Christmas songs that I listened to today. And that is it for you guys. I'll be back with more Black Books. Bye.